Hey everyone, welcome back to Heroic Elite Comics, breaking down the most intense and mind-blowing storylines in the world of comics. Today, we're diving headfirst into Fall of X, an arc that's not just shaking things up for the X-Men, it's redefining everything we know about them. Buckle up, because this is a ride through survival, betrayal, and the very essence of what it means to be a mutant. The story kicks off in the aftermath of Krakoa's golden age. Mutants have lost their paradise. For years, Krakoa served as a utopia, a safe haven where mutants could flourish, free from fear and persecution. But all of that crumbles as we find 250,000 mutants stranded in a strange and hostile desert realm. If you've been following the X-Men since Jonathan Hickman's era, you'll know how monumental this is. This isn't just a relocation or a setback. It's a complete upheaval of everything mutants have built. What's fascinating about this realm is how alien and desolate it feels. It's not Arakko, the mutant colony on Mars, as many speculated. It's something else entirely, a place that seems to shift and adapt to the thoughts and emotions of those trapped within it. This desert isn't just a backdrop, it's a living, oppressive force, and the mutants aren't alone. From the moment they arrive, they're hunted by feral, nightmarish versions of Wolverine. Now let's talk about these Wolverines. They're not Logan as we know him. These are wild, animalistic versions of him, relentless in their pursuit of the mutants. They're not clones like the ones we've seen before. These are something new, something primal. Imagine facing wave after wave of brutal Wolverines while trying to survive in an already harsh and unforgiving environment. The mutants are pushed to their limits, fighting for their lives against an enemy they barely understand. Amidst the chaos, we get a pivotal moment, the resurrection of a mutant using one of the last remaining resurrection eggs. For those unfamiliar, these eggs are a cornerstone of Krakoa's success. They're part of a process created by the Five, a group of mutants who can bring the dead back to life. But during the fall of Arakko, it was believed these eggs were destroyed. The discovery of one remaining egg is a beacon of hope for the mutants and a turning point in the story. The Five play a crucial role in this arc. With the resurrection egg, they manage to bring back a fallen comrade. This act isn't just about survival, it's a statement. It's about resilience and the mutant community's refusal to be extinguished. The resurrection process has always been a symbol of mutant unity and ingenuity, and seeing it in action here reminds us of what's at stake. But hope comes at a cost. The mutants now face a moral dilemma. Who gets to be resurrected? With only one egg left, every decision carries weight. This isn't just about bringing someone back. It's about deciding whose life is more valuable, whose skills are most needed. The tension within the group is palpable as old alliances and rivalries resurface in the face of these impossible choices. And then there's Mother Righteous. She's one of the most intriguing characters in this arc. Think of her as a magical mutant version of Mr. Sinister, cunning, powerful, and always one step ahead. She's the mastermind behind the resurrection egg's survival, but her motives are far from clear. Even Destiny, the mutant who can see the future, doesn't fully trust her. Destiny's powers, though formidable, are limited. The further into the future she looks, the fuzzier things get. This uncertainty adds layers of tension to an already precarious situation. Destiny's doubts are dismissed by Exodus, one of the mutant leaders. Exodus is a powerhouse, both telepathically and telekinetically, and he sees himself as the ultimate protector of mutant kind. To him, Mother Righteous is a savior, and any criticism of her is seen as a challenge to his authority. His dismissal of Destiny's warnings creates a rift within the group, highlighting the fractures in their unity. Exodus is an interesting figure in this story. He's fiercely loyal to the mutant cause, but his arrogance often blinds him to the bigger picture. When Destiny expresses her concerns about Mother Righteous, Exodus accuses her of jealousy, claiming she's bitter because her visions aren't as reliable as they once were. It's a bold and frankly reckless move, considering Destiny's track record. In the X-Men universe, ignoring Destiny's instincts is almost always a mistake. Meanwhile, on Krakoa, Charles Xavier is facing his own challenges. With the island under siege, Xavier is forced to confront his limitations. Despite his immense telepathic powers, he's unable to prevent the attacks orchestrated by Sebastian Shaw, a former ally turned adversary. Shaw, equipped with Iron Man-style armor, is determined to exploit Krakoa's resources for his own gain. His actions set off a chain of events that leave Xavier and the entire mutant community reeling. Shaw's partnership with Selene, an ancient mutant who sustains herself by absorbing life energies, adds another layer of danger. Together, they launch a devastating assault on Krakoa. Xavier, overwhelmed and outnumbered, reaches out telepathically to Emma Frost for help. Their exchange is tense and fraught with history, as Frost questions Xavier's motives and decisions. In a surprising twist, Xavier offers Shaw passwords to regain control of certain Krakoan systems, prompting a temporary ceasefire. But this act of diplomacy comes with consequences. Shaw, ever the opportunist, turns on Selene, incapacitating her and leaving with her in tow. His parting words hint at a darker truth. Xavier may be hiding something that ties him to the mysterious deaths of soldiers on the island. As the story unfolds, we learn that Xavier has been infected with a sinister gene, transforming him into a more sinister version of himself. This revelation casts a shadow over his actions and raises questions about his true role in the events on Krakoa. Has he been manipulating events from behind the scenes? And if so, to what end? Back in the desert realm, the narrative takes a turn with the reappearance of Apocalypse. His presence is both a threat and a revelation. Apocalypse, ever the enigmatic figure, describes himself as a force of nature, an inevitable reckoning. His confrontation with Exodus is particularly intense, as the two share a history that's deeply intertwined with the desert realm itself. Exodus refers to Apocalypse as his Satan, a figure of ultimate challenge and transformation. The desert, we learn, isn't just a physical place, it's a manifestation of the character's inner struggles and histories. For Exodus, it represents his past failures and his ongoing battle for redemption. For Hope Summers, another key character, it's a crucible that forces her to confront her own fears and doubts. Hope's journey in this arc is one of self-discovery. As she delves into the memories of Jean Grey, she uncovers a connection to the White Hot Room, a concept that has long been a part of X-Men lore. The White Hot Room is a place of ultimate power and transformation, tied to the Phoenix Force. For Hope, it's a chance to unlock her true potential and rise to the challenges facing her and her fellow mutants. Jean Grey, meanwhile, is poised to reclaim her role as one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe. The White Hot Room is her domain, a place where she can harness the full extent of the Phoenix Force. If she succeeds, she could become a godlike figure, capable of reshaping reality itself. But with great power comes great responsibility, and the risks are equally immense. The story culminates in a series of revelations and confrontations. Apocalypse's cryptic words, "Revelation awaits. Are you ready?" set the stage for a dramatic climax. The mutants, divided and battered, must find a way to come together and face the challenges ahead. Whether it's battling feral wolverines, uncovering the secrets of the desert realm, or confronting their own inner demons, the stakes have never been higher. Ultimately, Fall of X is more than just a story about survival. It's a tale of resilience, community, and the enduring spirit of mutant kind. It challenges our heroes to adapt, to overcome, and to find strength in their shared identity. And as the pieces of the puzzle start to come together, one thing becomes clear. The X-Men are far from finished. Thanks for tuning in, folks. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video and hit that notification bell. There's plenty more to explore in the world of comics, and I can't wait to dive into it with you. See you next time.